1982. Y'all take a look at this first. I'll explain it to y'all. Kind of mess around with it while I'm talking. If y'all look at it, it pulls out from the bottom. But if you're looking on the front, that part right there, you'll see it says fine body weight, and just whatever you think your body weight is, just put a little red mark somewhere. If y'all look at the brochure, the consequences of underage drinking, they're opened up, and you can kind of read around in it. It's got a bunch of stuff that'll happen to you if you're under 21 and caught drinking and driving. So you hear .08 all the time, .08, .08. That's for people who are 21. So if you're under 21 and you have a .01, you can be convicted and face a lot of fines. I'll just kind of quickly go over this last one real quick because we're going to be excuse me. We're going to be using this one during my presentation. It just says booze it and lose it. North Carolina is the 5th leading state for motor vehicle fatalities. 35% of vehicle fatalities have alcohol as a factor. Statistics are going down. In 1982, alcohol-related crash ratio was 6.7 out of 10. That's 67% if you do the math. 67% in 1982. Over half of the wrecks that North Carolina had alcohol as a factor. That's a lot of people getting behind the wheel of a car drinking and getting wrecks. And that increases the chances of being in a car, not even doing anything wrong, going down the road, and somebody comes over to center line who's been drinking and kills you and your family or whoever else you have in the car. You might have a girlfriend, you might have a child in the car. That's just what kind of I want to stress to y'all. This is something I've always been big on growing up. I guess because my brother's a cop. Kind of always said, and I always look up to my brother. And my family's done a pretty good job always saying, if you drink, don't get behind a little car, call somebody, call us, call a friend, do whatever you got to do, just don't drive. North Carolina State Trooper Elliot Simmons quotes, "The roads are safer because drivers throughout the U.S. are starting to realize this is no joke, and if caught, there would be plenty of jail time," end quote. And Captain Wayne Burton from Wake Forest Fire Department quotes, "I believe the statistics are going down because of the help from the community and activities such as VIP for VIP," end quote. How many of y'all go to Wake Forest? So you've seen the VIP for VIP thing. What did you think about it?
I thought you were supposed to be the one talking.
I told you it was going to be interactive.
It was pretty good. Like, it had like a whole scenario. It brought in a car, and like one of the guys was like sitting back and like just narrating like the whole scene and everything. They had like from when you first crashed, and then like what goes through your head and everything, and then they had like different people like acting out like what you would be thinking about and who would come, and then like had like all the cops and the fire department and the ambulance and everything, and they come over there, and a bunch of people got emotional saying like, because the guy died, of course, just to stress the point.
It's a pretty emotional thing. It's pretty strong stuff to see because they do a really good job of putting stuff together. I don't mean to get gory here, but you see a lot of fake blood, but you kind of look at it and you're just like, holy cow, I really don't want that to happen to me. And honestly, none of us think it's going to happen to us. We think we're invincible. We think nothing can ever happen to us. And that's not true. I'm sure that times that people have died because of this thought the same thing.